Yemen's struggle for peace and development. Yemen has faced many challenges and crises since its independence from colonial powers and its unification in 1990. Some of the major events and issues are the 1994 civil war between the North and the South, which ended with the defeat of the Southern separatists and the consolidation of President Ali Abdullah Saleh's power. The rise of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, AQA, a militant Islamist group that carried out attacks against Yemeni and Western targets, including the 2000 bombing of the USS Cole in Aden. The emergence of the Houthi movement, a Zaidi Shiite rebel group that fought against the government and Saudi Arabia in 6 rounds of conflict between 2004 and 2010. The 2011 Arab Spring uprising that forced Saleh to step down and transfer power to his deputy, Abd Rabbu Mansour Hadi, after a year of protests and violence. The 2015 civil war that erupted after the Houthis seized the capital Sana'a and ousted Hadi, who fled to Saudi Arabia and formed a government in exile. A Saudi-led coalition intervened to support Hadi and launched a military campaign against the Houthis, who are backed by Iran. The humanitarian crisis that has resulted from the war, which has killed over 230,000 people, displaced over 4 million, and left 80% of the population in need of aid. The war has also caused widespread famine, disease, and economic collapse.
The peace efforts that have been mediated by the United Nations and other actors, but have failed to achieve a lasting and comprehensive solution to the conflict. The main obstacles include the lack of trust and political will among the parties, the fragmentation of the anti-Houthi coalition, the interference of regional and international actors, and the complexity of the local dynamics. Yemen's success stories are few and far between, but some examples are the 2013 National Dialogue Conference, which brought together representatives of various political and social groups to discuss the future of the country and agreed on a draft constitution and a federal system. The resilience and creativity of the Yemeni people, who have continued to cope with the hardships of the war and the pandemic, and have expressed their aspirations for peace and democracy through art, music, journalism, and activism. Yemen's struggle for peace and development. However, the aid is still insufficient and faces many challenges, such as access, security, and funding.